Today, Six Flags Great Adventure officially announced their new for 2027 roller coaster. This is Bakunawa, a Mack Rides Xtreme spinning coaster that will be the tallest and fastest spinning coaster in the world. It stands 382 feet tall, has a top speed of 100 miles per hour, has one inversion, and features 3 launches. The first from 0 to 60, the second from 60 to 80, and the third from 80 to 100 to get you up that tower. Now, I decided to do some back-of-the-napkin math for a more nerdy analysis of this ride. Specifically, I was curious what the length of each launch would be, and the ride's acceleration on each launch, and the prime ride time you'll get on this ride where you're not being powered by a launch. So, here's what I found out. According to my estimations from math, the length of the first launch is about 220 feet long. The second launch, where you're going to be upside down, is about 131.9 feet long, almost 132 feet long. And then that third launch is going to be exactly 132 feet long. And as for acceleration, that first launch is going to have you accelerating at a speed of 12 miles a second. The second launch will have you accelerating at about 6 2/3 miles per second. And that third launch will accelerate you 20 miles in 1 second to get you up to that top speed. Now, Bakunawa has an advertised length of 3,163 feet, but of that track, almost 484 feet of it is being used to power you through launches. So the length of the prime ride track you get without being powered is exactly 2,679 feet. And this ride time is being advertised as 2 minutes 17 seconds, but excluding the launches, you will have a prime ride time of 1 minute 59 seconds. So, what does this ride have to offer in that time? The ride will start by launching you out of the station with the first launch. That'll take you into an upside down stall where you'll hit launch 2. You'll come out of that stall and immediately hit launch 3 and be propelled up 382 feet in the air, do a 90-degree bank, so you'll be facing sideways, then go backwards down the 382 foot tall tower. There's a vertical jump, and you go backwards through the stall again after launch 3, which is slowing you down this time. There's launch 2 slowing you down some more, and you hit the brakes, and you'll be doing all of this while spinning. So it should be a fun ride, but not for the faint of heart. Now, before I conclude this analysis, I wanted to talk a bit more about this ride, specifically the trains. There will be 2 trains, each one holding 5 cars. Each car can hold 4 riders, so 20 passengers per train, which means that up to 40 guests can ride this ride if they're running both trains. And I already said it was the tallest and fastest spinning roller coaster, but it also breaks 4 more world records. It has the world's fastest inversion. It's the world's first floorless spinning roller coaster. It also has the world's longest stall inversion and the world's first upside-down launch. Now I also want to talk briefly about the name. The Bakunawa is a monster from Filipino mythology. Specifically, it is a dragon that lives underwater, and every so often it'll come out and attempt to eat the moon, which will cause lunar eclipses. This is why some of the teaser campaigns for this ride had a full moon and dangerous sea creature signage, which I think is a neat theme. I haven't seen Six Flags really tap into mythology before. I mean, the past few times they've done it have been like Goliath, which is kind of generic, and then last year with the Wrath of Rakshasa, which is tapping into the Southern Asian mythology. So it's nice to see them exploring different themes for their rides. Overall, I think this is a solid ride. People will see it as a King Dakar replacement, but I've heard rumors that this is not actually replacing that coaster. So, with the King Dakar shadow out of the way, this is a very solid addition to the park. Nice and thrilling, and does something that other coasters in the park don't do. Sure, they have Barrels of Fun, which is a spinning coaster, and they already have Flash Vertical Velocity, which is a spinning launch coaster, but ever since King Dakar left, they've been missing a really tall coaster, and now they finally have one again. Now, this ride is not for me, I don't think, but eventually I do hope to get out there and see it, and maybe if I'm brave enough, I'll ride it. But what do you guys think? Leave your opinions on Bakunawa in the comments down below, and I will see you all with another video. Bye!